Alright guys, it's Shiraz here, welcome to another video guys. Sorry I'm not posting in a couple of days, so let's just dive into this guys, alright. Motivation is not enough guys, I'm going to title this, alright. I wanted to make this content guys, just the topic on this, because I was asked a question about this, alright. So motivation guys, kind of what is motivation guys? Motivation is just when maybe you're engaged in a particular activity and you or you have a plan to do something. That could be like start a new regime or a new job, or you go into a new job, or you go into a new exercise regime, or you're going to want to lose 20 pounds, right? You have this goal and you're motivated, okay, right? So you have this motivation. Yes, so it's like basically like New Year's resolutions, all right guys. And you'll be hyped up for that Rocky style, right? Like no easy way out, and that kind of drives you to try and attain your goal or reach your goal, whatever that goal is, guys. Sorry, I've got an itchy ear here, and you're motivated and really ready to do that. But there's a problem with this, guys. All right, is that motivation is not enough. Motivation is not enough, guys, to take you in the direction you want to go into, because the reason being, you're not always going to be motivated, guys, all right? Motivation, certainly from personal experience, okay, it comes in spells and drabs. Now, I've never really lagged motivation, guys, in anything I put my mind to. The tasks and jobs I've got to do on a daily basis, or the tasks and goals, or the daily duties I've got to do, the things, just the daily things, the targets I've got to hit, or whatever I'm doing, that I've got to attend to. It's never a problem for me to get motivated, guys, alright. But for a lot of people, motivation, as I said, comes in drabs. It goes like this. So you're not always going to be consistently motivated, guys, and this is where the problem happens. When you start a new goal, as I said, new exercise regime, a new this, that, it will come in drabs, and then suddenly that motivation will die down, and this is the problem. This is where you become, you start to fall off the branch a bit, fall off the tree a bit. You could even relate it to people that are trying to get out of bad habits, guys. All these alcohol drinkers, and I wouldn't advocate for that, guys, as well. Destroys your insides. But all these alcohol drinkers don't want to get motivated and lay off the alcohol and stay sober. They can't do it for very long, because that motivation is not going to last, all right. So motivation isn't the best tool to use, guys, all right, to hit goals or to keep on the path of your journey to where you're going, or to attain the goal, or to achieve the target, or to achieve the task, or whatever you guys are doing, all right, because it's inconsistent. You cannot stay motivated consistently, guys, right, unless you're me. But that's just a joke, guys, right? And saying that, guys, my motivation is really driven by other factors, for whatever task or whatever goal I see, and that's two factors. That's drive, and I'll go into that in another video because I don't want to digress. And the key word is discipline, guys. All right, and this is where we're going to take it to. Discipline is more important than motivation, because discipline, the terminology of discipline is just give your, the simplest way I can explain it is give yourself a command and follow it. It's easier said than done, guys, alright, but that's the explanation. That's certainly an explanation Bob Proctor gave for discipline. Give your command and follow, but a lot of people can't do that, guys, because they solely rely on motivation to get them to that thing, alright. So the key is discipline, guys, all right, and motivation. Motivation can be a useful tool, guys, all right. It can be a useful tool to initially get you start getting driven and kind of get you into a habit. And this is another thing, guys. There's always other factors involved in attaining and reaching goals, guys. All right, motivation is such a minuscule part of it. It's not consistent. It doesn't last. Like I said, you will fall off. If it's raining outside, say you go to the gym. I always used to like to use the gym as an analogy, as you guys know that. Say it's raining outside, compared to when it's sunny outside. The sun's beaming at 5-6 o'clock in the morning. You're going to jump up out your bed. You're going to put the Rocky tunes on. You're going to be motivated to train because the sun's beaming outside. You feel good. You can get your t-shirt out, muscles out in the sun, right? But when it's raining, it's dire, it's damp, it's cold outside, especially at winter when it's dark. How motivated are you going to be to get out your bed? Guys, I can do this easily throughout the whole winter when it's dark, cold, ice cold, right? I can still go out in that hoodie without a jacket on, guys, and still smash it just like it was summer, because I don't rely on motivation, right? Although I have motivation to an extent, I don't rely on it. If the motivation starts to flag, my discipline key system kicks in. So the discipline kicks in, okay? So this is the way to get around using as aspect of motivation, guys, is to use the key factor of discipline. Discipline will allow you to keep going towards a goal or keep working towards something, regardless of how you feel in that day, how motivated you feel in that day, whether the weather's bad outside, whether your car breaks down, whether somebody's annoyed you that day, whether somebody's pissed you off. You just know you have to get that done, and that's discipline. And that can be developed, guys, through habits. Your habitual repetition of that thing. Repetition is key, guys. All right. So motivation is not enough, guys. Motivation is not enough to get you to perform tasks or to get you towards your goals. All right. The key factor is discipline. If you listen to most of the very well known minds out there, guys, people like, I don't know if you've heard of Brian Tracy, very old school personal development coach Jim Rohn. Every key factor talks about discipline and not motivation. All right. So you want to kind of try and get a balance and a factor of both of them, guys. So when your motivation dips, all right, your discipline kicks in. There's times, guys, where you just don't want to do something, but the discipline will kick in like a default, like a thermostat, and it will allow you to carry on and do the function, do the activity, do the work, or whatever it is that you're trying to reach and trying to do and trying to attain. Because motivation will dip. It will dip up and down, up and down, up and down, like I said. So it's not enough, guys. All right, so you need to try and form the habit of doing something constantly. And once you do something constantly, guys, a habit of repetition, it becomes discipline. You'll become more disciplined in that thing to do that, okay? It's just like people are too involved in instant gratification, guys. And instant gratification, they seek to attain pleasure, to satisfy themselves, to gratify themselves before doing the work, all right? And this is where motivation can affect that motivation. If you're not motivated enough, to do something or to do something that's difficult, you'll throw it to the side and you'll go and watch Netflix, or you'll go and try and gratify yourself. What would you guys like to do? Listen, it's none of my business, all right? I hope you guys are not bucket boys, all right? You know what I mean? So don't be going and doing that stuff, guys, all right? So it's not going to be enough, guys, all right? Whereas when discipline kicks in, you just have to do that, and you don't fall short to instant gratification, guys. Most of today's society, guys, people seek to gain instant gratification, guys. most men nowadays seek to get instant gratification, guys. All right, whether it be sexual instant gratification, guys, whether it's to get instant gratification for entertainment, i.e., Netflix, i.e., console systems, guys, and I've talked about this way years and years and years ago, not years ago, sorry, guys, but a year back on one of the videos about modern technology and how it's turning you into a simp, guys. All right, people, just to digress slightly, when you play a console, guys, it gives you a false sense of winning. It gives you a false sense of security that, you know, say you play a shoot 'em up, it gives you a false sense of making you win. Like when you progress levels, yes, you're winning, you're achieving something. Or when you play a sport game and you're winning at a sport game, it gives you a false sense of achievement rather than being out of field and actually doing that. Or you're playing a martial arts game, instead of going out learning martial arts and sparring with somebody, you're getting a false sense of achievement, sitting down, you know, eating your munchies and playing that game. All right, so guys, I don't agree with console systems. I used to have one, guys. I got rid of it. It was so terrible. It was so addictive. All right, and it's just to serve instant gratification. Human beings are designed, guys. Your system is designed to gratify you, to keep you safe, and you have to eliminate these things to create a pathway for yourself to move forward. And motivation is not going to serve you as much as discipline. So I hope this video helps, guys. I hope you can develop some good habits, guys. I really do appreciate, guys, you supporting the channel. YouTube don't like this kind of content coming out because it promotes your self-development. All right, so a thumbs up, guys. Like, share, and subscribe to this video, guys. Support. They don't like that. Just let's beat these algorithms, okay? And thanks for watching. I hope this provided value today, guys. Until the next one, let's see you soon. Bye.